Our final presenter in this segment is Zhang. He worked as a quantitative analyst on the portfolio management team at Cortland Credit. Join me in welcoming Haoning Zhang.
Hello, everyone. I'm Johnny, and welcome to my showcase. During my time at Cortland Credit, one of the major projects I worked on involves the detection of outliers among corporate bond issuers. Today, I'll briefly talk about the project and the trading strategy derived from it. So the first step of this project is to gather the data. The data we used include issuer fundamental information, which are the information you can find on the balance sheets, income statements, or the statements cash flows, as well as the bond-specific characteristics. Those are the bond maturities, their coupon rates, or their payment types. And then, since we're concerned about the market mispricing of the issuers, the targets we used are the issuer yield curve information, as well as their credit spread information. Using the previously mentioned features as a foundation, we also performed the feature construction that involves the calculation of debt and profitability ratios for the issuers, as well as ranking and scoring each issuers through our own proprietary frameworks. After which, we selected the features with high correlation to the targets to be used in our outlier detection algorithms, which outputs the outlier issuers. Then the results of the detections are thoroughly validated, so we made sure that the outliers are indeed outliers compared to their peers. We also made sure that they indeed converge back to the normal level after a couple of months after the detection. Using the detection results, we developed a long-short strategy and back-tested it over the 4 years time horizon. As you can see, the green line represents our own long-short strategy, and the blue line represents the benchmark. We can see that the strategy has been robust through different market regimes, and hopefully it can continue to outperform going forward. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Johnny. His supervisor at Cortland Credit was Brandon Rochester. And I think Bokun is here too, our alumnus from MMF from the past. Let's bring them up to say a few words about Johnny before we turn to Q&A.
Hi, and nice to see everyone again.
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah, I'll just briefly say a few words here. Johnny, obviously comes from a very strong math background, and from a quantitative perspective, did fantastic. But I think a skill that separated him and really kind of impressed us internally was his ability to articulate the complex process that goes into building out the model, validating, and eventually the creative side of transitioning the quantitative to an actual trading strategy. I think that really impressed us. So, we were really happy to have him on our team, and great job over the 4 months you were with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, for the Q&A, if you have a question, please use the raise hand button in the reactions tab. Turn on your camera and unmute your mic. We'll bring you on stage to ask your question. You can also type your question into the chat, and Michael will read it for us. My question to you is, what did you like the most? What did you like the most about this internship?
I mean, in my opinion, what I like the most is definitely the team at Cortland. They've been super welcoming ever since my first day. And for Brandon and Bokun, who I worked with the most during my internship, they have been super helpful, providing me with all the guidance I need, helping me to gather all the data I want to test on, and as well as helping me to brainstorm the ideas for the projects. So yeah, definitely a memorable experience for me.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.